your full name, your first name and your last name, and spelling it for us?
Helen Crimm, C-R-I. Oh, you want the whole name?
Helen, H-E-L-E-N.
Helen.
All right. And how do you spell your last name?
C-R-I-M-M.
That was easy enough. All right.
All right. Helen, tell us what Christmas means to you.
Time for joy and family. And I've seen a lot of Christmases.
Can you tell me maybe a Christmas story from back when you were in your 20s?
In my 20s. Well, I was married and had 2 children with them. A little boy and a little girl. It's always fun to get a Christmas tree put up and surprise them with their toys. And that was my anniversary too.
Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. Will you tell me what year were you married?
1936.
Can you tell me maybe about that, when you got married and that Christmas?
It's kind of funny. I lived in Bristol, Texas, which is 10 miles from Ennis. You probably know where Ennis is. But I lived in Dallas at the time, but I was down at my mother and daddy's. And my husband-to-be had already got our license and everything. So they him and my roommate and her boyfriend come pick me up. And it was Christmas Eve. And this boy that was with us was in a pickup truck that my husband had borrowed from his daddy. This boy had lit a firecracker and couldn't roll the window down, and it went off in the truck. They had to go back to Dallas and get him some more clothes. And there I was worrying that they wasn't coming. But they got there, and we went and woke a preacher up that I knew. He'd already gone to bed. And we stood by his Christmas tree, and his wife put her robe on and came out as a witness, along with my roommate and her boyfriend. And it was all good and legal, but it was all postponed, as might say. It went off with a bang. But it lasted 52 years, so I guess it was meant to be that way. And but I'd like to tell you about when I was a child.
Please.
Every year my daddy would go get a tree from our pasture. I live in the country. And he always bought a coconut. And he always cracked that and would peel it for us and feed us every year. We look forward to that every year. He, with his knife, he peeled that for us and fed us. Things like that stay with you forever and ever. And of course, we always had a big Christmas, as both families believed in Christmas. Had a wonderful in-laws, as well as parents. And I always look forward to Christmas, but this year it's going to be sad. I'm all alone. I have a daughter. I lost my son. And I have a bunch of grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren, and great-great-great-grandchildren. And I'm 94 years old. So I've seen a lot of Christmases, and they've all been fun. Matter of fact, I performed one time in Ennis on the stage as a teenager in school. Didn't know I could do it, but I did. I quoted a verse, you know, poem. I was out visiting some friends and they wanted me to do it and I did it. So that's something I didn't ordinarily do.
Were you you sung a piece?
Pardon?
Were you a singer? Did you sing as far as when you did the performance?
Oh no, I was a teenager. No, I was younger than that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you sing or did you dance on stage?
I used to dance. I met my husband at a dance, but he didn't dance. He just went there to meet somebody.
Yeah.
And he told me he's going to marry me the night I met him. And I thought, you're crazy, boy. But I thought he was the best looking boy I'd ever seen. 2 months we was married. 2 months. That was love at first sight. And it's lasted 52 years. So I guess it was meant to be. He had a stroke and passed away.
Sorry to hear that. Can you maybe tell me how Christmas maybe has changed throughout the years as you've gotten older with grandkids and kids?
Oh yes, you know, when I was growing up, we was tickled to get one present, you know. And now they want the world handed to them right now. I've got grandchildren that's had everything that there is, and there's nothing to give them. And that's bad. You know, they don't appreciate it. So I think my daughter is going to give her grandchildren money, quite a bit of money each, and they'll have to do with it what they can do with it. Because she spends a lot at Christmas time on them, thousands of dollars. So she'll give them quite a bit of money. I would have been glad to got $1 back when I was a kid. But we always had a good Christmas, and one year at school, my principal, he wanted to know what me and my girlfriend would like for Christmas. We were chums. And I told him a doll. So he gave us both a doll for Christmas. We were, well, in high school, but that's what we wanted. And that was good days, good days. And I'd always, of course, look forward to Christmas, but this year I don't know. My daughter's moved, and I'm not sure that I'll even get to go to her house. She's still unpacking. But I live at the home, you know, here. It's a wonderful place. I have a wonderful room, and I have a hanging Christmas tree that hangs on the wall, electric lights on it. And my room is beautiful. You have to come and see it.
We will here in a few minutes. So, any other questions?
You got ready?
Would you like to wish the people out there that's going to be looking at it a Merry Christmas?
Oh yes, I wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
ma'am.
Helen.
All right, I'm going to kick this off you real quick.